Welcome to my channel, Level Headed. This is Levi D. Today we will be discussing destroying an investigation. This is about a little boy named Michael Vaughn. When leads are coming in, when YouTube creators think misinformation is okay. All right. Well, where do I start? I've been pondering. I watched some pretty disgusting thing and a video that somebody thought was okay to put out there. Mind you, a couple days ago, that same person put out a video that says, "What if we're wrong?" in another investigation. Well, let me tell you, buddy, you said today that if you're wrong, you're wrong. Who cares? Doesn't matter, right? Put out the correct information and it doesn't matter as long as it's facts. That's what we'll put out. Well, you got one thing wrong there, sir. You put out misinformation on another case and you go and put out misinformation on this one that's a fluid investigation and you're hurting the case. And you don't think that people watch YouTube, other social media stuff? I mean, this is about a missing boy. This is about somebody's real life, not about you, not about your channel, not about your clicks, not about your money coming in. It's not about that. It's about somebody's real life. Well, if it was your kid, you said a couple days ago, you have kids. You don't think about that. I think you should rethink the information that you keep putting out. I understand that you think that drama sells over there on your channel. And it's quite disturbing and quite sad. But you know what? I formulated a small group of people that will put out more videos than you and will drown you out. And we'll continue to fight for the right of a missing boy to be found and to go back home. Before you start spreading misinformation, start spreading stuff that nobody on YouTube should be privy to, and think that it's okay to take private conversations with people and put them out there. I've had enough of it. And us good people will win. It happens every single time. I don't know if you noticed, buddy, but you should go check, see what's happening to the videos that you're doing. They're slowly dying. They're slowly going away. They're falling to the bottom. And I've made it my mission to make them fall off of your little YouTube thing that you're doing. This doesn't sit right with me. It's quite actually pathetic. And I was going through some other videos that you're doing, and you did the same damn thing to some of those other families. And it's your right. It's your channel, right? Just understand at the end of it, you're just going to walk away and say, oh, well, when the little boy is found, you're just going to walk away and say, oh, well, who cares if he sees it? I have no morals, right? You have no morals, right? You don't care what's right from wrong, do you? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. The drive that keeps me driven. And you just made my drive go 20 times greater. I mean, it's as far as hiring a private investigator, you said, huh? Talking to somebody and now they disappeared and didn't want to talk to you anymore. Sorry, I'm giving you space on my platform here. But that space too shall pass soon. Obviously, you've never had anybody go missing. Obviously, you don't care. Obviously, you don't care if at the end of a missing person if the information he put out is correct or not. So any of your videos should be invalid if that's you. You're the one that said it today. You released a video and said that you don't care. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. The investigation's looking at me in my face, right? Maybe before you put out your information, maybe you should think before you do it. What are you going to do? After it's all over, who gives a shit because you don't care about anybody but what your channel's doing? You don't care. I mean, I know that people here are step up for what's right. There's a right and a wrong. And what you're doing is wrong. And I'm not the only one that's tired of it. And I know one way. I know numbers. I know analytics. I know how to flush you away, like down a toilet. And that's what will be happening. And I'll formulate a strong army over here, and we will crush you out of this space in covering this case. Covering this little boy. What did he do to you? All you're doing is creating chaos and drama, making it harder for anybody to go out there and search for him, putting out misinformation, putting out stuff that you shouldn't be bringing to YouTube, talking to people and digging into certain things that you shouldn't be, twisting people's words that shouldn't be allowed. I mean, you're the one driving the narrative, right? Yeah, you have way more subscribers than me, but I don't care. Doesn't matter. The thing is I just know how to run numbers and how to push videos into certain analytics that can drown out yours. And I will do everything in my power to do this. So maybe my challenge here is to show you that what you're doing is morally wrong. You're a disgusting human being. And what is right, and what's wrong is wrong, buddy. And what you're doing is wrong. All you want to do is run misinformation. All you want to do is go and dig and dig and dig and dig and dig. So, and anybody here that's in my chat, no, none of you sent me anything. I frequently follow this person because he's been doing this for a while. And after today's video, I've had enough. And the good will outweigh the bad. And all you're trying to do is take the drive out of somebody that's trying to find their child. And you're not going to succeed because that's not going to happen. Because you're dealing with a strong-minded woman and she's not going to give up. You even said it on your video. If it's misinformation, you don't care. If it's if you're completely wrong, you ain't going to do anything about it. So you're clearly about your content and creating chaos in a missing child's case. And there'll be more people that see this. There'll be way more people that will see this than that won't see this. And way more than I've been watching some of your videos, and they're not doing too well. So now you're spinning the narrative to do some more shady business with a missing little boy. That all people have done is try to get his face out there, not the way you're doing it, but the way that is right. And I can't believe that you actually still have followers. I guess they're not followers that I want on my channel. I mean, maybe someday they'll wake up and see what you're doing, see how you're twisting it, see how you're getting other people to watch certain things. Yeah. You know, you really put a damper calling investigators, having other people call them, having your little buddies run a different narrative and stuff. Yeah, I've been watching you pretty close lately. I've been keeping an eye on you, trying to figure out who else is missing person. You're going to destroy any type of integrity into the case, any type of lead that is going forward, how you're going to ruin it. I wouldn't want you covering my missing kid case. I wouldn't want you covering if I went missing. I wouldn't want you anywhere near it. Someday you'll wake up, figure out what you're doing is wrong, taking it, driving it to other people that are trying to drive a narrative and missing people into the wrong direction to create chaos and to create like a game of telephone, to create untrue information. And I don't know, maybe this week or this weekend, there'll just be a whole bunch of videos that will be released on a little special little boy that needs to be found. And we'll flood the hashtag and get you video completely down at the bottom. And I'll use everybody that I have access to take and flush you away. Morals, your morals, you're doing what is right versus click, views, and money. These are people that have had a situation in their life that they have to deal with. And instead of using what was said, where was said, or the information that's out there, or trying to dig, trying to make things go into the opposite direction, instead of doing that, why don't you do good for yourself, for your channel, do it the right way and grow. Obviously, here, I do it the right way. Doing everything in my power to put out missing people cases, put out information like this. I mean, you're trying to drive a narrative one way. Why don't you leave the narrative open in a respectful way? Instead of pointing fingers, I don't care whether people were cleared, people weren't cleared. Obviously, innocent until proven guilty, right? Isn't that the way that the law works here? So when there's no evidence precedenting to anybody surrounding this currently, then why are you making it such a point to point the fingers that certain people aren't cleared and certain stuff isn't out there? Don't understand what you're trying to do, buddy. But well, I see it. Don't know these viewers here see it. That you're trying to drive a narrative for money, for your clicks, for your channel. Well, it's not going to work this time. You need to pick a different one. That one ain't going to work either. So, you know, I know some of the same people that you're aligning yourself with that actually are trying to do good into missing people and actually care about the missing person. I mean, a couple of days ago, you put out a video that says, "What if we're wrong?" Totally contradicting everything you said previous in that case. So now you just think that it's okay to start over with another one and do the same damn thing? I don't think so this time. I mean, it's clear this is about a boy, about nothing else. We need to bring him home. It's been long enough. And all you're doing is making it so that your followers, for other people to share on their community wall, which I've already seen, the ones that have been sitting here doing. I did a video about driving a narrative that's not driving a narrative because it's a formed opinion that you have. And it wasn't just about you. It was about another creator that's a follower of yours. It's a clip channel that promised its viewers that it would go live at 1,000 subs. Never once did that. throws up misinformation on their wall coming from your page and some other people's pages to form an opinion into a whole different driving a narrative. And maybe you should just please stop. I mean, you think it's okay. So maybe I should think that it's okay to continue to flood whatever case that you're doing and flood it with good florist videos so that yours drowned out the hashtag there and have all the good videos be put up. So this is the one time I'm going to say it. When you have no clue what you're doing, how you're affecting something that's destroying an investigation, how you're making it so that moving active parts in an investigation can't move forward or have to flip a little bit because you're sitting there speaking on information that you should not be putting on YouTube. Do you think that I sit here and put everything that I know about certain things on YouTube? No. A lot of people would love my info. They love the fact that I put out the information that I have. But I don't do it because there's a small word called integrity. And integrity is very dear to a missing person. So a monkey comes home and 15 years down the road and he sees these horrible, horrific videos that you've put onto your page, that you are trying to lead this whole group of people to that, which sells out there because that's why you're doing this. Because it sells, you're getting clicks. Well, we'll take care of that here in a little bit. We'll drive that narrative out, flush them out, get them to where it needs to go to. Do the right things out here. So one thing that I'm not perfect, came onto YouTube, was not doing good things and was talented at what I was doing. But I've learned from my mistakes, fairly new to YouTube still, flipped it around to where I can do good, to where I can help people that are missing. To my best ability, put out the most accurate information. Unless investigators come out into public, and I'm going to repeat this for you. Listen up, clean the wax out of your ears, buddy. Unless the investigators come out into public and do a press release, I highly suggest that you, yes, you, do not put out information that you know nothing of what you're talking about. That would be greatly appreciated. Why don't you use your platform for some good instead of some drama? Maybe it's something you should think about. I mean, you talk about the word integrity and morals in some of your videos. Obviously, you have none. Obviously, you could give two shits. And I feel sorry for you. I mean, you should get some real help. Honestly. You know, I've been going back and looking at videos of different missing kids, going back and seeing what was said, what happened in certain days. You know, you can learn a lot by going back and looking at videos of a real interviewer, a qualified one where the family was on panel. Why don't you go back and watch that? And that goes for everybody. Everybody that wants to ask questions, everybody that wants to question something. There's totally an interview out there that you can find everything that you need to know. I got people that come into my chat and ask questions like, what do you think that happened? Go back. There's a video out there. Do your research. It's there. It says exactly what happened that whole day. And a frightened, scared mother that's trying to find her missing kid. It's all out there. It's already on the internet. Why don't you let her do the right thing and put her face out there, and put his face out there to get him to come home? Maybe somebody will stand up and see something and say something. Maybe they just will. I just am going to keep a close eye on you from now on. Because if you've done it to 2 people already, I haven't gone back further than that. I'm going to navigate through your videos now, and I'm going to see what you're all about. And the next one that you start doing this to, I will do the same thing to help that missing person. And that will be to drown you out. It's not right. You know, when I go to bed, I know I've done a good deed for the day. I know I put missing people out there. I know that I tried as hard as I could for that day. Then we move on to the next day. I'm a morning person. I wake up in the morning and I say, what can I do that is new today? Who can I help? Where can I go? What should I talk about today? Today I struggled. Till I got a little motivation by you. Refocused myself. Got some well needed sleep last night. Building my other platforms. Creating a brand of doing what's right. Showing the stuff out there the correct way. Not getting involved in destroying an investigation like you are. You know, this sweet little boy doesn't deserve what you're doing to him. You should think about that before you go and put on another video. You should really think hard about that. Figure out a way that you can get clicks, views, subs, monetary money off of something that's done the correct way. Not transform a narrative and then throw your hands up at the end and say, you form your opinion. After you just spoke of, go check out this video, go check out this video, go check out this video that I did. And then putting them up into your little headers to check out those videos, buddy. Yeah, because you're pushing your narrative. And then claiming it's all facts. I mean, I talk to my friends on the phone too, and I hope they don't record me. You know, I say some stuff that if it was probably recorded, that later on it could probably hurt me. Happens. You know, and you run with it because it's gold for YouTube. Gold, right? Gold. The worst thing of all is you use this precious little boy's picture in every single one of your videos. You sit here and want to make a chaos, and you gone done pissed off the wrong person, I think. You know, I have one main goal here. And that's to help as many missing people's faces to get out there to help bring them home one way or another, to fight every day to do that because others choose not to. And others choose their path. This isn't for everybody. Definitely isn't. And if this is how you're going to run a narrative, it ain't going to take long for a formation of a lot of good creators that are in this sector of YouTube, of other platforms, to get together and to flush you out. It's called marching together and striving for what's right. And you, my friend, once again, helping to drive narratives to make it so that people, they want to listen to the drama. What drama is he going to come up with today? Leaving them wanting more. Right? So what you do at the end, throw your hands up almost every video and want them to come back and watch what crazy stuff you're going to stir up this time. You know, everything goes back to morals. And you should really look in a dictionary and look up what that means, because you contradict yourself in videos that you do, that you have morals, that you don't have morals. What is it? Do you have them or you don't? Yeah, I know you're watching. You weren't talking about me today, but I know who you're talking about today. We all know that you're watching, because you're watching that hashtag to see how that hashtag is doing. Yeah, on YouTube. And it's slowly dying, right? It's going to continue to. Oh, boy. Yep. Yes, indeed. So disgusting. You know, my I've said this before, and I tried to. I created my platforms. Now they're ready to go, so it's go time. It's time to flood the market. I got enough viewers. I got enough little monkey warriors right here in this chat that's going on right now. There's currently 28 of them. Earlier there was 32, and there'll be like 200 of them that will agree with me and want to help, do what's right, put his face out there. Well, I'm all set, ready to go. I got the platforms, it's working. I got bigger creators helping put his face out there. I got other creators that are willing, looking for posters and stuff. But here I am. Here I am addressing you, giving you the heads up, because I'm ready to go. And I know they'll all agree with me right here in my chat that I'm already my whole thing is blowing up, blowing up, blowing up. Yeah, that would be my social media right now. I posted that I'm live everywhere. And there's a lot of good people out there that want to do the right thing. So what I'm going to do is give unwatermarked videos to them, let them make them their own, and we'll blast the social media. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a great deal. You know, you want to create chaos. You brought it on yourself. You want to keep the rumors running. You want to keep from this little boy's face being out there. You want to keep from smearing things. You said it yourself. You don't care. Maybe you'll be wrong in the end. You don't care. Well, some of us care. And because you don't care, you said it today, you don't care. So, us ones that will care will be taking our care to a new level right here today, right now. I'm getting pictures ready for people to start making videos. I am getting his information out there, and I won't rest until it's done. Not on accounts of you, on accounts of the ugliness that you're portraying to people out here on the YouTube streets, in this category of YouTube that you want to call yourself into. Yeah. Pretty disgusting, buddy. I think you should think twice before you do your next video. So you're dancing along a fine line here. There's a couple things that are illegal here in the United States. Pretty much, I think in some other states is illegal too. You're walking that fine line, buddy. And if you're going to cover monkey missing, I'm going to tell you right now, the way that you're going about it ain't going to work. if you do it the right way, maybe things will turn around and you'll get more views and more clicks. Because I've been watching you for the last week and a half. Yeah, been keeping my eye on you. I got some videos that went up. They're gaining more support over there in the hashtags that you want to use. And you seem to use the same ones all the time. So 3 hashtags and some other tags and some tags on your videos. Well, I know what those are, so we'll just start using the same ones. In every little video I do, every big video I do, that's how you drown somebody out of the algorithm into that sector. Yeah. Oh, did I just tell you a secret? Maybe. Or maybe I just benefited from people like Real Amanda that actually puts out a nice video on Where is Monkey. Several other ones here in my chat that putting out flyers. I have a whole crew that's going to Tennessee that on the way that they're going to Summer's Visual, they are posting its flyers up. They already have them printed. They're looking for more different kinds, different stuff. It takes an army to bring somebody home. It also takes an army to drown you out. And here, my friend, at the army I'm building here, we will drown you out. You should think twice. This isn't about the mother. This is about a missing boy, Michael Vaughn. When you're missing and not with your family, all you're doing is thinking about your family, wanting to be with your family. Maybe he already sees your videos. Who knows? Maybe, just maybe, you should think about that before you do another one. All right, I'm done with him. And I'm on a mission. You guys are more than welcome to join me. Randy, if you'd like to come up, I'll drop the link now. You don't have to. Sorry, I was a little harsh, my followers here, but I'm sick and tired of it. It's video after video after video. I've said enough. He tags Summer's name on his Michael Vaughn videos. I know I saw. He's disgusting. And anybody else that is, if Brandy comes up here, I ask that she's the only one that's up on panel with me at the time, unless if it's close people that she's been on panel with before that respect her. Other than that, you'll have to wait till she gets down before you can come back up. Other creators that I know that are good people that understand the situation that's going on, that brought it to light to me today, you're more than welcome to come up. This is not an attack. This is a promise that I will drown them out. And message on the screen says everything. I will never give up. The good will prevail. We will bring Michael home. It's just sad the lengths, the different lengths that people go through to sit here and just create. I guess you'd be labeled as an entertainment channel, right? I don't get why. Well, I guess you'd be in the trauma section, right? Because you want to create the chaos. And I appreciate everybody that's here. And at some point, I will go through and acknowledge you all. I need to speak from the heart, from the mind, while keeping a level head. And as a lot of you know, that might be one of the hardest things that I did today. You're good, Brandy. I understand. So I mean, the way I look at it, the choice is yours. It's in your hands. You notice I didn't give you airtime, but everybody in my chat knew exactly who you were because they've all been watching you too. How videos are bad that are put out there by you. You know, there's a lot of support here for this family, all the things that they've done. And you want to sit here and take words and spin them, turn them, twist them. And when somebody says that they've searched everywhere, they had thousands and thousands of people that have searched, and then you want to twist it around that they don't need searchers, right? They don't need searchers. They're telling everybody to call off searchers. Well, why don't you watch, listen before you speak? That might do you some good on your videos, because I was watching some other ones too, and you're surely twisting your words with those too. And hello, checking. I'm gonna let you up.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
I only got a few minutes, but
You're good.
I just wanted to say that, just starting out in this field here, because I've dealt with only facts on my other community. So watching these, I don't even want to call them creators of mess. They say they want to help. They say they want to be advocates. Well, first of all, advocates go through training and they know how to do the right thing. They don't do anything like what I've seen. The misinformation, the digging into the parents. And I'm sorry, I'm sure that Brandy is a wonderful mother. I don't know her. I'm not here to know her, to ask her questions or anything. If she ever came on my panel, I would hope that all she did was talk about her son. That is all. That's all I want everybody to know. I'm not one to ask questions. That's not my job. I'm not a police officer. I'm just a human being. And I just want correct information. So when I see this misinformation to make up a story, to drive something that's not right, or cut off people's words to twist it into whatever they want, absolutely makes me sick. I don't think that these people should be allowed to have any airtime, but they're there. And like you said, the only thing we can do is out hashtag them.
Well, we're gonna. I have his hashtags that he's using.
Yeah.
He hashtags Summer Wells in Michael's videos and Michael in Summer Wells videos.
Yep.
And that's fine. So if you use the same hashtags that he has, and we create, you already know, because I already told you what we're going to do.
Yeah.
But I have other people that are stepping to the plate that are ready to help. So what we'll do is get it all together, and just as long as we're using the same hashtags, and get a whole group of people to hit the thumbs up, go watch the whole thing, boost that algorithm. And I'll even do videos and send them out, so that all you have to do is go and upload them to your YouTube. At this point, it's about this little boy that's on my screen, and not about that it's coming from me, that it's coming from somebody else, or what it is. But the more people that we get to go put the videos up, whether you have a page or not, I could do the video, give it to you, and just post it on your page, and I'll send you all the hashtags that you want to use, and be of some good.
Absolutely. I'm 100% onto this. I think the only thing that I could really, my message to push is listen to the law. Ellie knows what they're doing. If you want to help the family, the best thing to do is put out his face, put his poster in your car, put him around your neighborhood. It doesn't matter where you live. You could live in Alaska. It does not matter. Put his face out there with the correct information, because I have seen some posters that don't have something or something, or
And I'm going to point this out in the bottom of this poster, and I've reached out to the person on Twitter. They spelled Michael wrong in the justice for Michael at the bottom, and I did reach out to them. I tried to reach out to them privately. They have no way of reaching them privately, so I did go to the poster and then respond to them in the comment section so that they can change the last little bit of this poster.
Right, right. You want
No.
all correct information, and like that's just I understand that these people want to dig in and act like PA, like they're detectives and they're going to solve a case. But in my opinion, I don't believe any ongoing missing child case should be allowed to be discussed other than their information and how you can help. I really think that this needs to stop. They don't realize, like he said, it doesn't matter if I have the right information. It certainly does. And you should be ashamed of yourself saying that you're good and doing
Well,
bad.
3 days ago, he just was talking about how he has kids and he understands how it feels and that he has morals.
Well, no,
And then
you
he
don't
come
know.
out and post this today. I mean, something's wrong with him.
I'm going to tell you, you don't know what it's like to have a missing person in your life until you do. Okay. You can think you do. You can try to relate heart-wise. Yes, you can imagine, but you don't know. You don't know. I do. My brother was missing for 12 years. I looked at every single solitary person that looked like him, a car that was him, a place he would be. I would turn around. My mind was working, but not. I was like a big empty cave because I couldn't think of anything. I went to bed thinking about him. I woke up thinking about him. And I honestly do not wish that on anybody. Yes, my brother's home. He's fine. He just chose to disappear, which I don't understand, but I'm thankful he's home. But I do know what it's like to look at every single person and wonder if that person knows where your brother is, or if that is your brother, or if you're calling the friends, they don't know anything. You go searching on these searches for things that they're not there. Every corner, every store, every car, everybody is in your mind, looking at them with suspicion or wonder, and it's not a good feeling. It hurts. And I lived it 12 years. And I cannot imagine it being one of my children feeling that same way. It must be absolutely 10 times worse than what I felt. And that's all I can say. And if people were out there putting out misinformation about my brother, who was nothing, nobody put out anything about him. The pain it would cause, because I would be looking into that misinformation just because it was information. Do you know what I mean? And if it was against us, that'd be even worse because we're a family that's hurting. And you just don't know until you really feel that pain, that emptiness, that wonder, that suspicion, the thoughts, the evil thoughts that go through your mind, the worry. It's I can't even explain it. This is actually probably the best I've ever been able to explain it. But when I see this stuff, I've had enough, just like you. I am filled up to my ears with hearing negative things about a poor child. It is about this boy's face and him getting home to his family. And if you can't do that, then you better check yourself and get the hell off of these airwaves that have a lot of power. Because if you think your misinformation doesn't matter, it certainly does. You're hurting something that is good. You're making it bad. And shame on you.
Yes, and thank you for talking about that. I've been trying to get you to talk about that forever on your channel.
I had enough today.
I know. I know. I saw that video. I saw it as soon as it came up because I've been checking the hashtags for this last week. I've been monitoring what's going on so that I could get his face out there and help make a push to get it spread everywhere. And the only way that I know, because I know how to read analytics, and the only way that I understand how to do it is watching the hashtags. Well, not a lot of people are using the hashtags to search for stuff, but it comes up into relevancy when you're searching. So I know how to drown what he's doing, and it's already starting to happen. So he's going to be coming out with more stuff, and I know he's watching me right now. And he wasn't talking about me in today's video, but I know that he's watching all of us, and because he's watching the hashtags.
Yeah. I personally will do as much as I can to stop that misinformation as I can to put out the correct information. That's all I can say. As this has
Yeah.
become a
Well,
war for me, I've got a fire in my soul for this. Um, I relate. That's all I can say is I relate. And if I would have known how to help before, I would have been doing this the whole time. I want to do nothing but good. It's a very sensitive area. I don't ever want to hurt a family with anything that I say. So that's why I've been watching you guys and learning and taking advice from you, because I do not want to be one of these creators that has started good and turned bad, because I've always been good. I've always been factual, and I've always tried to do nothing but put out awareness. And that's what I want to continue to do. So until I can get that down, you'll just see me sharing a lot, but I'm getting a lot. I think there is a fire under me now after seeing, I've just had enough. Today was the straw that broke that on me.
yeah.
And
So as creators, we all start someplace. I've spoke to you behind the scenes, and the thing is, putting something out is better than putting nothing out.
yeah,
And you learn along the way. So everybody learns from making mistakes and then
right.
growing on them. If you
Yeah,
dwell, if you dwell in the like, I try to take myself away from people that dwell in the past,
yeah,
and that people that want to look into the future and how you can help and how you want to be a part of something that's doing good for other people.
right.
And it's important to me. Like, it's how I live my real life.
Mine
And
too.
a lot of people don't know me in my real life. Very few here in my chat know, but it's one thing that, I mean, you could think about what you did in the past, what you did in the past, but if you're not correcting your actions from the past and looking into the future, how you can accomplish stuff, you'll always be stuck in your past.
Hmm.
And I'm just saying this as just do the videos. Some
Yeah,
will be good, some won't
yeah,
be good. Eventually, later on down, everybody starts someplace.
right.
I was looking at a huge creator now as some of their first videos, and I had to chuckle a little bit. I'm like, holy cow! It gives you the motivation just to start doing it,
Yeah,
and you'll get there. And
yeah. Well, you'll never
you,
see me be one of them that is on there talking about the case. I'm not one of them. I
yeah,
talk about wrongful conviction cases, yes, but I only have documentation and factual information only. Only. Um, I will not sit and talk about this case. I will sit and talk about what he looks like, where he was last seen, who you can help. All that is the only thing I will speak on. I am not going to do what these other creators do and sit there and try to pick apart a case that there is not enough facts to go on. The only fact you need to know is this child is missing, his family wants him home, and here's how you can help. As far as I'm concerned, the rest is all garbage.
oh, totally. And going and digging and talking to investigators just to get out any little tiny piece of dirt that they'll put out there is going above and beyond. And it's like a dark path that you want to lead.
Shame on you. You should be ashamed of
Yeah.
yourself. I mean, honestly, how would you like it if somebody was doing it to you? Can you even for 1 second put your one shoe on as that other person? Imagine if somebody was telling lies about you and your family when you are hurting in the most painful part of life ever. I don't wish that on anybody. I'm telling you, what I felt for my brother was one thing, but having it be a child is a whole different thing of your own. I cannot imagine. I would not try to put myself there. The only thing I can say is it's painful. It hurts. And what you're saying is even more re-victimizing these families and stopping a good investigation. If you think the law isn't on this and the law hasn't asked every single solitary stupid big question ever to this family and they're not under a microscope, you got another thing coming, okay? Because they are. All right. Plus, they're trying to live their life and they're trying to find their family member. That is horrific. Imagine that for a second before you put on their clickbait and think about that YouTube dollar bang bang you're getting. You better think about it because you're really disgusting.
Yeah. Wow, and there's becoming, I don't know if you've been watching some of these. I shared out a post earlier today on something. I'm going to reach out to that creator because that could help Zach Carrier. That could help get him the little clip that I shared in my Facebook group today.
Yeah.
From the other creator could really help him if we can get that message to him to call that number, because it's like a mediator in between him and him running away and
Yep.
his parents being involved.
Yeah.
And I
Amen.
think that I'm gonna figure out how I can get the message to him. And Arctic, if you're in here, I'm gonna talk to you in a little bit because we got to figure out how to get Zach the message of that phone number so that
Oh,
he can call it and get some help.
that's wonderful. That is really wonderful. But I'm gonna step down. Sorry that I
Yeah.
kind of lost it on your
No, you're
line.
good.
I didn't mean
You're
to,
good.
but I was very upset, and I had to put out my view on it and let Randy and any other family member that is missing their loved one, that I am here for good. And
Yep.
that's all I want to do. So thank you. Keep doing what you're doing, and I'll see you down in chat.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. Hold on here 1 second. I got somebody else that wants to come up, but I got to see your face before I can put you up here. Is Sassy Nas in chat? If you're there, somebody tried to come up as you with the blank screen. So if it's not you, please tell us in chat. Monkey siblings hearing and seeing the lies. It's been devastating to them on top of missing their baby brother. You know, this is probably one of the hardest lives that I've done because I had to keep my cool, hence my name. And I was pretty angry after I watched the video. And mind you, I watched the video right before I clicked the button. I watched the video, made the thumbnail, and went live. And I don't think that was Sassy Frosty, and I want to reach out to her because it was a blank gray screen. I'm just so there's other people out there that are formulating to start doing good for the missing people that are out there and are tired of the drama, tired of the misinformation, tired of doing it the wrong way, because the right way works and you'll grow. And you'll grow organically, but I wouldn't change you guys that are here in my chat right now. I wouldn't change you guys for the world. So as I grow and become bigger, there'll be different people coming in here, and there'll be other people that watch and other clashing and different stuff like that. But at the same time, that keeping it a clean and drama free. And I understand that this is a little drama or whatever today. I don't look at it as drama. This was standing up for what's right. There's a right and a wrong. All right, you can turn it off, Sassy. You're good with the face picture that you have up there? All right, I'm adding you. Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. I don't have any message for any of the creators. I don't have time for their lies and stuff. I'm not going to waste my time addressing them. I just wanted to have a message from Monkey siblings. You guys are so lucky to have a mom who advocates so much for you and for your brother. And he will be found. We will find him. There's no way he won't be found as much as your mom is out there trying so hard. And for Monkey, I just wanted to tell you, if you're out there listening, baby, you're coming home. Everybody wants you home, and you will be home with your family. I have a little boy your age, and he told me last night, and it made me cry, that all he wanted for his birthday was for Monkey to come home and play Minecraft with him. And his birthday's later this summer also. And it's going to happen. You're going to come home and you're going to be with your family, and we're all going to come and meet you. And we all love you. And that's all I'm going to say. And we love you, Brandy.
Very, very well said.
And you'll have to kick me out on how to get out of here.
Oh, I'll kick you out. Hold on here. All right. Thank you for coming up.
Bye.
Brandy appreciates it. Bye. Well-spoken words. There's a lot of you here in this chat that understand what's right and what's wrong and what you do to a little missing boy. It's man, I lost for words on what some people do. It's just disgusting. It's given me the drive to drive, and you're my motivation. So go ahead, keep putting up videos. Go ahead. Don't think before you do them, like today's. You didn't think too smart about that one. You know, I just want to say one thing to that channel, because I know you're here watching, or you'll watch on the replay, whatever. It's the last time I'm going to do one on you. Every time you do one where you want to spread the info and everything, it's going to get drowned out. And you just don't understand what you're doing to people. It's kind of sad. And, matter of fact, I get it. You have the right to voice your opinion online, but when it comes to displaying somebody's picture and voicing things to make a whole commotion and to stir the pot, and maybe you should fact check, because you said you're all about facts. Maybe you should do a little more homework. Maybe you should go back to other interviews that the family's done with other creators on YouTube. That's what I've been spending my time on lately. Watching, seeing videos, seeing what when somebody asks a question, I know now where to refer them to, what video. Look at their gestures, how shaken, scared, how they're carrying themselves. Like, get me wrong, I don't know, the video talks for itself. That's why I did this live today. That's why I want to put this little boy's face out there everywhere. And you know what? The other ones that are going to follow suit by what you did today, because I see that you have little tiny channels following you and doing the same thing, but they're not using the correct hashtags that you are to be relevant into the same sector that you are. Well, maybe they'll catch this, because I'm pretty sure that they sit here in the background in my lives every single day. They'll catch this. They'll see. Sometimes you have to choose from what's right and what's wrong. And it's not your place to put out what's wrong. It's right to put out what's right. And what's right, I don't care what accusations are out there, what phone calls, any of that stuff is. It's about a missing boy. His name's Michael Vaughn. People care. People do the right thing. People show by their actions. And the good always outweighs the bad. Always. And you should think about that when you do another video, when you do pretty much covering any missing person. You should think about that before you're running with half-heard stories and talking about, oh, I can't get this anymore. Running around with people that stalk people and show up to Monkey's Law and do certain things that are hurting, from somebody searching, from somebody doing everything in their power to bring their son home. And you should think about that. You know, and the next one that you do it on, I'm going to be right there too, because this looks like it's a pattern for you. And, you know, facts are facts, and facts are put out by law enforcement, not by another person of hearsay on a telephone, or another hearsay from another creator that you speak to behind the scenes, and it's not law enforcement. It's not. You know, I say the same thing in some other cases that are going on. Is the fact of the matter is that facts come from law enforcement, and when law enforcement shuts their mouth, they don't have all the facts themselves. So that's what you should think about when you do your next video. Law enforcement, you're going to get law enforcement up on your panel and speak to us. Before you do that video, you should think about that. I mean, if you can get them to come out into a media press and say the same thing that you're saying in your videos, then by all means, you're speaking facts then. But until then, I wouldn't suggest that telling your subs that you're a fact, you only work on the facts, like you said today, when those aren't facts from law enforcement. They're facts from two people, conversations on a phone, and one didn't even know it was being recorded. And the other one is, oh, I got all the gossip. I'm running with it now. Let me give it to one person that I know will just spew the lies to start a drama and a downward effect in a case to destroy an investigation again. Yeah. So I normally don't talk about this stuff with the little ones, but he saw me looking at Monkey's Pig and saw them. Oh, sassy. Yeah, it is a pattern, Kelly Dime. And I just want to say I'm grateful for all my mods that are here. I'm grateful for all the ones that aren't here right now. I don't expect you guys to be here. It is summertime. I have enough mods to cover stuff. Some come in, some don't come in. We got other creators that are in here. There's one of them. There's several other ones. Got some good messages coming in. Got some good quality people around us. And I just think that when somebody's doing something wrong, it takes somebody. Hi, Maui girl. Thank you for coming. I just think that when somebody's doing evil things, doing bad things, hurting from a little boy coming home, hurting his family because they want to attack, and think that it is morally right, and think that what they're putting out there, it's all facts, because that's facts of the case, because it came from law enforcement, right? Well, not one thing that you put out on your channel, buddy, came from law enforcement. So you should rethink what you think is facts. You really should. And Brandy, a little message to you here. You have a tight group of people that are surrounding you with love, that care about your son, care about what ugly people out here on the internet are doing to you and your family, doing to Monkey. And you should keep your head held high. This too shall pass. And we need to stay to doing what is right and what's wrong is wrong. And when people are doing wrong, I am not going to hesitate, but I know there's other creators that are see this stuff, and I just had to speak on it because enough is enough. It gets tiresome. Little missing boys, little missing girls don't deserve it. It's not right. I think that everybody could put some good into their lives. And it's Friday today. What a way to twist and turn my Friday, but I ain't going to let you stop me. I'm going to turn it into something positive, just like this little speech was. Get the Warriors together. Get them out there. Yes, Brandy. And, you know, a lot of people don't have enough courage to stand up. I'm going to refer you to as a bully or somebody that wants to completely create chaos. Captain Chaos is your new name. Yeah, I passed the torch on from the last one that was driving the narrative. You're now the new one. Man, people like you make me drive even harder for all the other missing people. And I know I haven't put a lot out there this week, but I was working on some back end stuff this week. Got that all situated. So now's the push to put some more people out there. Just frustrated, you know. You go 10 steps forward or 1 step forward, and now because of you, I got to go 10 steps backwards. But that's okay, because I look to the future and future plans, plan out stuff, make goals, and reach those goals, hit those goals, and make it my mission to do the right thing. And I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to push forward. One little video ain't going to stop me, ain't going to frustrate me. It's frustrating, but I'm not going to let it bother me. You, on or off, your choice. Hi, you're
Hi.
on.
Leaving my camera off. I didn't sleep
I know,
last
you're
night.
good.
So.
You're good. I just wanted to let you know that you're on panel. So
Okay.
and it's off. So I'm sorry. I want to say I'm sorry you're going through this with these people that obviously have no morals for anybody.
I think I stole that from CM, the loss of the moral compass. Sorry, Mr. C.
Well, I watched your interview with him, and I'm just going to say it right now. Anybody that has a question for Brandy, go watch that interview and then come back with the questions that you have. Because all the questions that I've been getting lately, or anything that when I talk to somebody else or anything, the questions are answered in that video.
Yeah. And he spoke with law enforcement. He was, I gave him the captain's phone number and he talked with them. He does his research.
Yep.
So the clips that were put out, somebody was in my ear because I didn't know anything about YouTube, honestly. I won't give them the light of day because they'll get what's coming to them. But basically said that Mr. C was going to just demolish me all over YouTube. And I had no idea, I wasn't really watching. Well, I was watching everything, but not speaking with creators. And some of the things that were discussed before on air that was released has been misconstrued. If you listen to it and you listen to him and I speaking, these narratives are ridiculous. Sorry, Sassy made me cry.
I know. I know.
In a good way, though. I want to thank you for doing this, and everybody that, is supportive of getting Michael home. Like, I'm not perfect. I've never claimed to be perfect. And are there things that I have said that, honestly, if you had the whole context of the conversation, and there's other witnesses that know the conversation, and what's being put out is not facts, and it's taking away from people wanting to help put Michael's picture out there. It's hurting. It's not helping. People want to say, none of you all ask the hard questions. Why do you have to? I mean, we're asked the hard questions almost every day. You don't think we've been thoroughly investigated, our lives picked through with a fine-tooth comb by the FBI, the state police, and the Fruitland Police Department? I mean, we live this every single day. So, I've tried to answer questions to the best of my ability, but facts is facts. Michael is missing. He was taken. The police believe high probability of a stranger abduction. They are following up on every lead, and they are continuously working to find Michael. And they're supportive of our family. From day one, they have said that we are fully cooperative and work with us on a daily basis. And to misconstrue words and for clicks and views, right? Clicks, views, and money. This is my son. This is our baby. He is missing. It's
Well, it's frustrating, right?
yes, it's very frustrating.
I've been watching, so I know that he's been there for a while now. I've been watching him for a while, and everything that's going on. He was brought to my attention by our dear friend that is here, and that you've been talking to a long time now.
Yeah.
And she brought it to my attention what was going on. This was before I always would say hi to you and stuff. And I'm like, I can't believe this dude is doing this. And then later on, it comes out that he's working with a whole nother group and the misinformation. It's like a telephone with him. Like he's getting the information from somebody that all they were trying to do is get the gossip. And then he's running with the gossip and then contradicts himself every single day. But then has people that are clicking on it because it's like watching Days of Our Lives with him. And the thing is that, huh?
That lovely group.
Yeah, but the thing is that what some of the people don't understand is some of those people in that crew are A-okay, but are, I don't know how to explain it without jumping over my words, but there is some of them that are there that want to do good and do it the right way.
Yes.
That don't agree with everything that they surround their people with. They don't agree with everything. And the easiest way that I can put it, the thing is that I just have had enough. It's every single day on whatever video, it contradicts what his last video was. And then stating that it's facts today, that these are facts. And then wanting to hire a private investigator for somebody. I mean, at what length are you getting yourself too close involved with the investigation that you're trying to smear it?
Right.
And you're doing it for a little boy that needs to come home.
Yes.
And you're just making it about yourself for views and then get other creators of smaller caliber or clip channels to go clip you to advertise his video and to put it out there. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, my video that I just did today, I'm going to personally clip it myself and give it to all of the clip channels that I know and let them go show it how it is.
Right.
And promote what is right and what's wrong is wrong. And
Exactly.
and they can do with it as they want. I'm not going to strike them, but as long as they're doing it for the right reason, I have no problem.
I agree to that.
I have been watching the Michael's hashtag for the last week and a half. I went back and watched some videos of the whole thing because I hadn't watched anything before meeting you, and I just was going back to see what was already put out there. So some of the questions that people come and ask me, or other stuff to see where it's at and where it lies with and stuff. And it was very informative. I've learned a lot by it. And I guess that's what got me going today. Because, man, can't imagine.
It's a daily ongoing thing. And I don't think people understand that we live missing Michael every moment of every day, and all of the questions and the searches. Yeah. But we're going to bring him home, and we stay strong, and we'll do everything in our power to bring him home. That is the number one goal, is to getting Michael home, getting his face out there. Somebody knows something. And to create a narrative for clicks and views and not stick with the facts from law enforcement. It gets heavy. It gets really, really heavy. There are some days, and it's just like, what else can I do? What else can we do? Can I get up today? Can I go search the field? Can I go put up new flyers? Can I ship stuff off to other people? Okay, I'm working with, different community members on awareness, and, I get little messages here and there. I got one this morning. Thank you. Keep your head up, shoulders back. Much appreciated, because headed out to.
I tried to do those because I sit here and think, if I'm in those shoes, I wouldn't be sleeping. I wouldn't be as strong as what you are. And I would expect for people to treat me how I want to, or to treat you how I want to be treated. So, you probably get, this creator's in your inbox trying to get you to come up onto their panel, or negative stuff being sent to you, or another stupid clip channel.
Oh.
And so what I do is those things, because that's the power to, well, we got to get up and got to get moving. We got to start our day good. And yeah.
I have some pretty loving people, not only for me, but for our entire family and Michael, like our entire family. And yesterday, actually, me and Little Miss were out back playing, and I missed somebody come by and left flowers and a bunch of cards from different people, just encouraging words, kindness, and it helped. It helped through the day. But I think she's watching something funny. Kindness goes a long way. whether or not, everybody has their opinions, and I've said it before, that's fine. But facts are facts, and law enforcement, has put out facts. So to dissect everything I've said, trying to remember.
Here, I'll answer this question. You don't have to answer this. I'll answer it for you. So it says, why didn't law release the videos of Monkey on camera being seen that day, and where are the people that saw or talked to him that day? So I'll answer this for you, Bama Cat. So when there's a fluid investigation going on and you release those videos, the people that are involved and stuff, whether there were witnesses or the people involved in taking Monkey, well, that puts out word that they know exactly who they are and what they are, and it makes it harder to go find them. And as far as the witnesses go, as you can tell by Brandy here, is that the witnesses will get stalked and people will be driving by their houses and stuff. So as far as that goes, that is the answer to that question. And Brandy fell down or had to go down. So, stay strong. We are here for those. What does it say? We are here for the good, and to have everyone see his beautiful face and bring him home. Yes, definitely. I understand that, and thank you for answering me. No problem, Bama Cat. It's just really hard to answer some of those questions like that, because when investigations, that's part of this whole live, was the investigations into this. Hold on here 1 second. I just want to make sure one thing here real quick. All right. What else we got here? Savannah. Perfect. Alrighty. I'm just going through some other things. Savannah, thank you for coming. Callie Dime, it's always a pleasure. Bama Cat, thank you for coming in. Sean, give it a few more minutes here. I think Brandy's phone might have died. But let's see here 1 second. Oh, my internet is crazy. Thank you for everything and all you do. Okay, so I will end it. Brandy, you're more than I appreciate you a lot. And you're more than, if I can end it here. And oh, she's back. You can turn it off. Sorry.
You kick me out. No.
Yeah, I learned that trick from Purple.
Well, I just wanted to thank you for doing this today and everything that you're working on. I know you've been working really hard and getting other people to help. I know, there's people I've been talking with for a while that are amazing. And I don't know. Enough is enough. I mean, I think you said it really really well earlier. Oh no, it was checking convictions. Just put one of our shoes on. It's hard to explain. Our family's broken. But we're not going to give up. And we're going to keep going. And we're going to get Michael home. And we're going to continue to help others where we can.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to thank you. And I know you've got a couple other creators in there that I absolutely adore and have been very kind to Michael and our family.
Yeah, they have. And I have found some, I know you don't like the platform, but on a certain platform, I found some graphic design people that can create new, different types of, they don't cost anything, but different posters. So that's really nice to have, because the more flashy that the posters are, the more eye-catching it is. And then having them in different ways and not just the same poster all the time really helps. I just make sure that the information is correct.
Yes.
And if it's not, it's no fault on the mistakes happen, and they can always be fixed on posters, and then we move forward. So there's a lot of support here in chat. I know every room that you go into, you get a lot of support from people. The negative people will always be there. God, tune them out. It was just time, Brandy. I've been watching for a while, and it just was time. And yeah.
Well,
I mean, what else do they like expect? Like, I just don't get it. I mean, the power when certain people make money and make it a certain way, the power of that, I guess, goes to their head. And it saddens me, because they could be doing a lot of good things instead of bad things.
Right.
And at the expense of you and your family, as if it's not even already that. It's like bad now. And now you just add all this on top of it, and to make things worse, and it's not right.
Nobody's perfect, and everybody makes mistakes in their lives. And sometimes people say things they shouldn't say, or they're venting because they're, beyond frustrated. And it's not an excuse, but you learn and you grow, and you try to correct those behaviors. But if you continuously do them, how are you bettering yourself? Or, how are you going to help? So,
yeah, it's looking like, from a creator viewpoint, it's looking into the future and how you can do good, not looking into the future to see how you can get clicks and views. Because the clicks and views, if you set to do the right thing every single day and do it the right way and conduct yourself a certain way, they will come, and you want those people to follow you.
Yep.
And understanding that, and then the chaos isn't surrounded by you because you're doing it the right way. But when you do something like the other creator is doing, it creates chaos around them at all angles. And that's the people that follow that. And I don't want to be a part of that type of thing anymore. And I've grown a lot since I've been on YouTube, but there's people that need help out there in this world that have missing people. And I have a platform and can be a voice, and I'm going to continue to push through and do what is right, and do it the right way.
I just want to put this out there. I think I've put it out once before, but your idea about the posters, is a great idea. I know there was a lot of chatter about Fruitland Police Department doesn't want anybody sharing any other missing persons photos of Michael. That's not true. What they were asking is to continue to share the original one from
Okay.
the I know it's, straightforward, but it has all the correct information on it. They are not discouraging anybody to make other flyers and other posters. If you look on their Fruitland Facebook page, I have to go back and see who created that one that you had up the other day, but they have shared that one to their page.
Oh, nice.
After their statement, the one it was very colorful and eye-catching. So they want his endangered missing persons flyer out, as well as just whatever we can do to keep Michael's awareness out with the correct information.
Yeah.
They were not saying, if you read the words, not to share other photos, but they, continue to share that one as well. We can make other posters and stuff like that. I have different ones up around our city and a couple other towns. The billboards. So that little bit of misinformation that started all that drama, that's not what they were. That's not what they were saying. They want the original one with the correct information put out just as much as any others. Because I went and asked them about it, and then they shared the one, that one you had up the other day, on their Facebook page.
Yeah.
So.
Is it the 911 one that's on the screen now? I don't know if you can see the screen, but there is a misspelling in this poster, and I did read it.
It's not that one. It was very colorful, and it had little monkeys on it. And
oh yeah, the one that I did in the other video that I did for you.
They shared that one.
Nice.
So yes, we want them to be eye-catching. We would, but we also want to make sure that law enforcement can recognize, the original one as well.
Yeah, no problem. Did you see the video that Amanda did the other day? Amanda, the real Amanda 1234.
I think I did, actually.
Yes. I just want to say, Amanda, it is so amazing how much you've grown and to keep going. Because if you can do that in this short amount of time, you got something going on. So keep going, because she shows the original one in there, and that is a very good idea. And then she showed some other stuff and some other pictures and stuff. It was a beautiful video. It
was. I think I actually commented on it, and I might have shared it. If not, I will go back and share it, because I try to share everybody's.
Think you did on your page. I'm pretty sure you did.
Okay, good.
And I shared it in my group so that people see it. And I shared it on my wall. Very well done.
I agree.
So, oh boy, you have to work today?
No, I go back to work tomorrow. Today, little Miss and I are headed out. We're getting all the supplies for Monkey's birthday party. We're gonna have water guns and cake and biodegradable balloons and just some different games and stuff like that. So we're headed out to get stuff for Monkey's birthday party.
Nice.
Yeah. Kind of, I'm a bit apprehensive because, well, like we were playing football the other night and just thinking about the last time we played, it couldn't help but cry. But we had enjoyed the evening, so I'm gonna go out and find stuff that I think Monkey would love to have at his birthday party.
Yeah. See, those are the things that, like Sassy Nas said today. I can't say it any more perfect than what she said. And your kids are very fortunate to have you as their mother. And I can't even compare it to what she said, which is very important and encouraging for you. So,
Yes, very much so. Thank you, Sassy. I want to thank every single one of you for supporting Michael and letting me, vent and doing the right thing. So I'm gonna drop down and chase little Miss around to get her shoes on because she doesn't like to wear shoes. So
all right. You have a fabulous rest of your Friday and a good weekend. And I will be putting out some more videos throughout the weekend, but they'll be like shorter videos and stuff. But definitely be on the lookout, okay?
I would definitely will. Thank you, Levi.
You're welcome.
Have a good day,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.
All right, we're going to wrap this up here. I want to thank everybody in my chat for keeping it respectful, understanding the situation going on. I want to thank all my mods, and I want to thank Brandy for coming up here, Sassy Nas for coming up here, and Checking Convictions for coming up here. You guys were all great today. And mods and my special people, you know who you are. Thank you very much. And as always, if you see something, say something.